River stories. Boundaries don't protect rivers. People do. And one such story from a riverside village goes thus. In the long ago past, when the river proper flowed distant, with a smaller channel skirting the village, a banyan tree grew a branch long and sturdy enough to reach the other bank, and the villagers started to use it as a bridge. This fact resulted in the village being called Ikdala, instead of its previous name, Kanchanpur. At present, it is one amongst many villages that dot the meandering and ravine-scarred lower reaches of the Yamuna river, and also has a very active Nadi Mitra Mandali. By the time the Yamuna makes it to Ikdala in the Fatehpur district of South Uttar Pradesh, it has already received ample tributes from the Chambal, Sindh, Betwa and Ken rivers, and hence is healthy enough to host a wide variety of riverine biodiversity, including the majestic Gangetic dolphin, the recently declared national aquatic animal. Ikdala sits high over a wide meander of River Yamuna and enables a majestic view of the river from a lookout. Most villages with a history come up with interesting sights and anecdotes. Ikdala, true to form, has a temple dedicated to Panchdev, Surya, Vishnu, Ganesh, Durga and Ardhanareshwar, with an idol of Surya reputedly carved of the same stone and from the same period as the famous Konark temple of the 13th century in Odisha. Ikdala hosted a workshop on biodiversity conservation for the NMMs. Villagers from NMMs were astonished to find not only a healthy Yamuna, frolicking dolphins that they had only heard about, but also to meet Dr. Thakur, a much revered elder in the village. Some 40 years ago, newly married and armed with a medical degree, he set up his practice in Ikdala, his native village, and continues to this day to serve relentlessly, notwithstanding the risks of COVID and his advanced age of 70 years. Dr. Thakur recalls that in those days there was no electricity in the area. Roads were in hopeless condition and people believed far more in local medicine men and home remedies than a doctor with a fancy degree. He rode a bicycle with a jola and travelled to larger cities to procure the required medicines which were hard to come by in the nearby towns. Today, some 8 years down the road, Jaykant and his colleagues in the Nadi Mitra Mandali, which has since grown into a registered NGO, have made quite a name for themselves in the region, having ventured into activities like promotion of sanitation, natural farming, coarse grains, solar power, and the Swachh Bharat mission. Felicitations from various quarters have come their way, perhaps as a result of blessings received from the Yamuna and the dolphins that they continue to watch and protect, no matter what. To get on your minds a cascade of knowledge, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.